Singing bowls are resonant devices that we can use to bring our minds and our perceptions in alignment with a greater consciousness and energies all around us and in the universe at large. And this particular singing bowl, a Tibetan singing bowl, was given to me as a gift about a year ago. And I've really enjoyed this device. And a singing bowl of this size, I find, is very easy to operate. It may have been 2 years that I've had this, but the way it's constructed and its diameter, I find with the right striker, just about anybody can operate it. And then later on, I got a smaller one, and the smaller one, it's also pretty straightforward to operate when you have the striker with the suede covering. And then I decided at some point that I would pick up a third one, but it came with this striker, which does not have any suede, and I was like, I thought I'd make a covering for that, and I tried velvet, I tried a few things, and that did not work out so well. But I decided to persevere with it, and it took me a while, but eventually I found the right resonant frequency within myself to actually use this as well as one would who has an easier striker than mallet. And so and although I can hear the wood grate along the sides, if I maintain my balance just enough, the frequency that is produced here is a good frequency. So these devices, they are meditation tools. They're tools for introspection. They're tools for seeing the nature of your own inner balance. Now, I've watched quite a few videos on singing bowls, and I agree with what some of the teachers out there say, that you want to avoid a violent interaction with the singing bowl. You want a steady and calm and gentle approach with this meditation device, this meditation aid. One of the best teachers I saw on this topic, there's a YouTube channel called The Temple of the Singing Bowls, and they have some pretty good advice. And anyone who's curious about how singing bowls are made, you'll find some pretty good videos about singing bowls out of Nepal. Now, Sadhguru doesn't talk about singing bowls that much, but I would agree with his general advice on yoga, that the best way to learn these devices is to learn face-to-face with a teacher. He's referring to yoga in that particular instance, that learning from books, learning on your own is not really advised in some spiritual practices. Singing bowls, I think, have that aspect that if you want to master them, I'm not a master of singing bowls, by the way, but if you want to master them and take them further, an accomplished practitioner would be the way to do that. And so I do subscribe to the 7 universal laws of the universe, right? And I don't have them memorized, but the first one is mentalism. And so there's a mind that encompasses all things, and there's a mind within us, and our mind connects to the greater mind, and the minds are one. Other laws include gender, polarity, rhythm. And so you see vibration, you see frequency, and these are, on some level, once you see them, it's common sense that we see rhythm around us, right? And we see the union of opposites, and not so much strict opposites, but elements that complement each other and complete each other to create something greater and something better. And so I encourage you today to think about systems. And I've dealt a lot with computer systems, but I've also studied biological systems. Systems need not be a word that makes us think about just computers or electronics. Life is a system. Everything is a system. System is a collection of elements that work together to produce a whole result. And so when we think about systems, we think about harmonies. We think about the frequencies. See, a person who strives to master systems and to master the production of great results, whether that's with a team, whether that's in management, or whether that's with music or art, it's all about how you put the system together to create harmony and produce a holistic result. And when we learn about spiritual practice, when we learn about the elements of our inner being and the elements of consciousness, and we start to bring these things together, revering our ancestors, revering the great benevolent powers, and recognizing the elements, the 5 elements of earth, air, water, fire, space, the great ether, the great void from which all come, then we can bring those elements into the other experiences of our life where we would construe things in a better way, where we're striving to the next level. We're striving to be better than we were, better than we are. We can always improve, evolve, and grow. That is the central tenet of existence. To experience and grow and evolve to better. That is the central tenet of existence.